Hi everyone, I'm Max Gardner. I'm the principal here at Daniel Webster. I've worked at several schools, and I would say Daniel Webster is really special because the PTA does help support and fund a lot of our full-time and part-time staffing positions here at the school that support teachers and students. Some positions that the PTA has funded and continues to fund this year are extra art teacher for our kindergarten and first graders, some ASEP staff coverage during recess and lunch so that our teachers have a duty-free lunch where they can enjoy that without having to supervise, gives them extra time to plan. They support one of our reading intervention teachers that allows students in both general education and in Spanish immersion to have reading intervention. So that gives us 2 reading intervention teachers, which is pretty unheard of. They help fund our family support specialist that does parent outreach, works on all different projects with community and family outreach. They help support an extra day for our librarians. So sometimes the district funds specific days for staff. They help make it so that our librarian is full-time. So those are just some examples of what the PTA has traditionally helped support financially. This year, all of those positions I just named, the PTA has a hand in those. So whether they're paying for the full position or helping me with paying for part of the position, the PTA is right now supporting funding all those positions that I just named. Some context here, in SFUSD and in all of California, the class size maximum amount goes from 22 students per class to 33 students per class once students enter 4th grade. Because of this, the district is recommending for next year that we only have 2 Spanish immersion teachers for 4th and 5th grade instead of what we have now, which is 3 Spanish immersion teachers. That would mean that each class has exactly 33 students per class, which is a lot larger than what's happening now and a lot larger than what students are used to. A big misconception among families is often, and a conversation I often have is, well, if my student's not receiving reading intervention, how is that program benefiting all students? Reading intervention definitely benefits everyone. So when a reading intervention teacher pulls 3 to 4 students from a classroom to do some personalized, targeted literacy work, that not only brings the class size down so that the teacher can do more personalized work with their whole classroom, but it allows the reading level of the entire group of students to come up together, right? So if you're bringing up the lowest reading levels in the class and you're bringing those up at a higher pace than maybe could happen without a reading intervention teacher, then that benefits every student in the class. Another example is the kindergarten and first grade art teacher. If we didn't have this teacher, then the art teacher that the district pays for would have to serve all of our students. So that would mean our art classes are a lot shorter. Right now, because we have 2 art teachers, we're allowed to have longer, more dynamic, more complex and rich art classes for all of our students. So those are just a couple of ways that this benefits our whole school community. The PTA, because they support so many staff, allows us to pay for Susie in the wellness. She's an SEL coach. She does mindfulness practices with the whole school. She supports teachers, she supports students. They run different student groups. So that's another example of ways that students benefit from the PTA funding all of these roles.